Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Hey all, welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to take you to Port Arthur, one of Tasmania's most visited sites, Old Hobart town in Richmond, which is hilarious, Mayfield free caravan park on the beach, and a little drone over the cliffs because I can, and over a dam because I can, and the Bicheno blowhole. Are you going to come and say hi to everyone? Excuse me. What are you doing? Do you like tell everybody you like cornflakes? Can you get your bum out of my cornflakes? Hey? What are you doing? Emmie's favourite thing, cornflakes. She loves cornflakes. I'm not entirely sure she eats them. I'm entirely sure that she throws them all over the place. She likes to crunch them, don't you? Like the popcorn. Crunchy, crunchy. Em, are you a nut? Are you a nutcase? Yep. Yeah. It's lactose-free milk. I don't know if that helps, but she just loves her breakfast. Yeah. Okay, can I eat mine now? Can Mommy eat hers? Yeah? Okay. Arguably one of the most visited sites in Tasmania is either Port Arthur historic site or Cradle Mountain. Not sure which one takes number one spot and which one takes number two, but this is definitely one of the top two. It's basically convict history, really rich in convict history, as Australia is as a whole, but Tasmania particularly is as well. Not only is it a beautiful site, it's right on the port, and they've done a fairly reasonable job of not so much restoring it but preserving it, and keeping the defining original part and the new, as you can see from the grey upstands. It's kind of like, it's very sort of evident which part of it is not original. So I did like that about it, because it's kind of kept its authenticity and preserved it at the same time, so which is good. The Port Arthur site's only a few kilometres away from the Tasman cruise that we saw last week, so it's in the same area. It's renowned to be one of the most brutal convict sites in the whole of the British Empire, housing the most hardened criminals, and they endured all manner of trial. This is actually the silence yard, or solitary confinement, where the prisoners were not allowed to speak to anyone, nor see anyone, nor just nothing. They were allowed no communication whatsoever. And it's when you actually see the size of the rooms, and these are the exercise yards, they're tiny, hey? You just think, gosh, I don't know how they managed it. What a sweet little town is Richmond. It's kind of like you step back in time. It's incredible. The buildings and the architecture here is, look at that. It's so gorgeous. You just want to stay. They've got a really nice bakery there, by the way, because you got to test them out. You know, I'm doing it all for the vlog, of course. So definitely Richmond is worth a stop. I'm a fan of bridges. I'm a fan of architecture, cliffs, all sorts of things. So you're going to get a lot of bridges on this vlog. I'm sorry. I just really love flying my drones over them, on them, around them, in them. they're just a whole bunch of fun. Stopped this one just in time. The church that sits up on top of the hill in Richmond is totally worth a look at. Just go, you'll be right there at the bridge. It's just behind the bridge, and go and have a look at it. It will blow your brain. It's so sweet. I actually walked around the cemetery there as well, which was interesting. The other thing in Richmond is Old Hobart Town. This young gentleman obviously had a fascination with miniatures and was just decided to recreate Hobart, or Old Hobart, in this miniature village, and it's just, you know, like you walk in and you think, oh, is that it? I was there for hours. There is so much stuff to see, and you just sort of stand in one spot and just take around all the scenery. And obviously the guy's got a sense of humour. Well, not the gallows, that doesn't require a sense of humour, but yeah, look at it. It's just divine. All the trees are actually real trees. They're bonsais. The amount of work that's gone into it is just insane. So definitely worth a look. I will put a link in the description below so you can see where it's at, and watch the video on how it was created, because that's worth a look as well. So yeah, just head into the description below and you'll see the link straight away. The Richmond jail was the next place that I went to there, after the bakery, of course. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend to go there. I mean, you're there anyway, so you might as well have a look. Yeah, it's interesting. Just the way the buildings are made, to me, is the interesting part here. So, yeah, up to you. You have a look and see. It's not that expensive. Well, folks, if I'm honest, this is the life that I lead at the moment. That's the view out the window. I can put my feet up at the beach. This is Mayfield. It's a Mayfield Park Rest, I think, on Wiki Camps, and it's just on a beautiful beach. There's toilets there. I don't know if there's showers or anything. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't use either of those facilities. I'm fully self-contained. But you can stay here for 3 weeks for free. For free, people, on this beach. Look, and you can see a little speck there. That's me with all my mates on the beach, and it was like, I don't know, 26 degrees that day. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning. Totally worth it. If you're self-contained, people just go there and stay and rest for a while. When I left Mayfield the next day, you're actually basically tracing the coast, and it blows your brain. The colour of these rocks is just incredible, and the cliff face, look at that. It was just all the way up the coast to the Bicheno. I think this is Swansea or Orford. I can't remember exactly the location, but it doesn't really matter. It's all the way through. But look at the colour of the water. Unbelievable. One of the most magical things about Tasmania is just like when you're on a drive and then the scenery just goes boom and opens up, and then you get a surprise. And this was Prosser Dam, just a little further on from where I filmed the cliffs. Yeah, so you go from the cliffs and then you go into this wilderness area, and this great big dam opens up. Extraordinary. It just blows your mind when you're driving. It's like, whoa. You do a lot of that in Tasmania, to be fair. The end of the line for this video is the Bicheno blowhole. Wow. Just wow. Just the rocks, the whole rocks on the east side of Western Australia are just blow your brain. It's so beautiful, just so beautiful, and it put on a show for us, which was wonderful. But by far, I think the drone shot is a really good perspective here. You can see it from, this is all footage with different cameras and different equipment, so the colour variations are very different. But yeah, that's from the air, and I think the Bicheno blowhole looks amazing from the air, especially when you start doing donuts around there, as you will see. Hope it doesn't make you sick. just want to take the opportunity to say thank you guys for all your support. The channel has just absolutely gone ballistic last week, and I really appreciate your support. That wraps up this week's video, and next week we're going to take you to some abandoned railway tunnels, also to a tin stamper in the middle of a forest. That's just unreal to look at. The little blue lake, which is adorable, and a couple of waterfalls, Lilydale and Halls Falls, I think. Yeah, it'll be awesome. I'll see you Friday.